Hey guys, welcome to another video. After the World War, the first ever World War, after a long time, population has been regrowing back after a great horrendous war. The age of chaos has ended, and now is the age of wonder. After that, the unit of fancy is known as the realm of Ishi block. The realm of Ishi block is a block where the realm of Ishi technically controls. After that, ever since then, they have been getting flux immigrants. Most of them is from the realm of Ushi, which has wanted to be for a long time. Trust me, they want it so bad. Leaving only 7. At least the realm of Ishi block has been doing okay. They try their best, but their first acclamation is to replant the area, which they obviously agree, because you know what they need. They need plants. Their newly built kingdom needs food. So they created. This is what they give. They give the realm Ishi this much stuff, and then replanted area, which also did pretty well in their contribution. The realm Ishi has been doing contributions, and actually instead of the Soviet, they could actually do what they want. I see this area has also been badly attacked, and so they replanted the entire thing. And now after this, but they realize that the realm of Urha doesn't want to separate, and they need them to separate, because they're different. So this is what they did. So technically all they really did was to mix this, and they need I see some, after doing a bit of a shutdown and a lot of encouragement, I think they brought back the boy. Yep, it was created. It was known as East, and this one was called West. Right here, East. Right here, which is actually pretty nice, actually. After the Eastern Bloc has been created, a lot of new rules has been set. Number 1, we need peace. They literally need some peace already. They realize that a bit of a problem is as human nation. Also a bigger problem is that there's now a growing land distribution. Also, by the way, we have a problem here. The realm Ishi has a bit of a border problem now, because it and pretty big over the time, like pretty big, like this big. It also created some tsunamis, and that managed that sadly we lost some that kind of made us lose a lot of countries for obvious reasons, as we see how this one got sunken. Also this boy, saddy. And after some terraforming, they also need a plan for this one. As you see, we got people fighting over land. The limp has some stuff, and the realm of Ishi got some stuff too, which also caused some a lot of, you know, like I said, stuff. I see. See. As you see here, and I see people decide to wonder. People decided to wonder about the separation, but actually no one really cares, because everywhere, because actually places are getting chill. People are kind of getting chill. The East Rome block has to go through a bit of a small proxy war against another political party that doesn't want to be, what obviously easily got destroyed. That the wrong issue was created. I see land is starting to grow back, and they have something to do. And there's also another problem. We haven't after there has been new better testing of bombs lately. That's been, you know, destructive. They're back to testing bombs, mostly from the big. Oh my god, what are we having? Oh, also we have to deal with this problem with people fighting against the Empire Una, but actually we don't really care. It's a cat. Actually, it's a bigger problem. Actually, the cat wants to get bigger, and the places are starting to getting a bit hectic. What? Well, there's also been that small battle. I don't know what they're fighting for. But let's just say the reason why is because we're having a political party against someone. Oh, let me explain. These are all the ET. The Ushimi ET has been going through some problems now, because since now the Rome ET became part of the East. Since Rome ET is actually, to be honest, I'll be honest with you, they have been a part of. They're starting to get some frustration, and realize and need to take back their old lands. What by the way caused some unnecessary problems, like between the Eastern Bloc and the only one who's chill is the realm Ishi and realm Ice Sea on. The Eastern Blocs have to solve it by themselves. I see people believe that this stuff, and that created a bit of a war, and this created a pretty big war. I see here the and yeah, a bunch of, yeah, oopsie, but I guess we're gonna